All right. Yo. Welcome to the AllfaxN.Oslack Saints podcast, a special edition on Thanksgiving, the Garage Chronicles with my man here, Brandon. Be nice, be nasty.
Boogie B.
Boogie B.
From the Bay.
From the Bay.
Yep.
Die-hard Bay Area fan. Niners, Warriors. You a Sharks fan?
No.
No Sharks. Oh,
Not in the hockey.
Not in the hockey.
SF Giants.
And the Giants, right? So we play the 49ers this week, and I want to kind of do like almost like a interview crossover type dialogue type thing this week. And so we're gonna just go straight into it, man. We play y'all in Santa Clara this week, and y'all are like what? Let me see. Y'all like a 6-4 right now. 6-4 right now. Y'all number one in the division. Right now we're 4-7. Our season is not going quite how I expected it to be, but I'm just trying to be grateful for any win, any entertaining game that we can get right now. So straight up, go into it. How long have you been a Niner fan, man?
Born and raised a Niner fan.
Born and raised a Niner fan.
Since 1977. Oops, I gave my age.
Oh, he gave his age. It's all cool. We can go like this, right? Who was your favorite Niner? Who's your favorite Niner?
Okay, my favorite Niner is Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice. Okay.
Why?
Why?
The Cabbage Patch.
The Cabbage Patch.
Flash 80. See,
Oh, okay.
Flash 80.
Okay.
Rice-A-Roni.
Rice-
I don't know these nicknames.
See, I don't know this. That's why I got you on here,
Rice-A-Roni.
because you
With
can
a San Francisco treat.
the San Francisco.
See?
Okay. So, all right, my favorite player in Saints history is Marcus Colston, number 12, 6th-round pick out of Hofstra, real small school. Not a big guy. Hard head type of guy, lunch pail, went to work, just put up solid numbers. Really love that guy, man. But as far as I know of, man, our history with you guys is very, very lopsided. If you don't already know, before there was an NFC South, there was an NFC West, which consisted of us, I believe the Rams, I believe the Cardinals, the Falcons, I believe, and it was a fifth team that I can't think of. But it was 5 teams. But we've had a total of, I think, 78 meetups.
Okay.
A total of 78 meetups, and the record is 27-49.
Damn.
With 2 ties, right? So I want to call it a rival, but a rival it has to be back and forth.
Exactly.
So to the Saints fans, it's more of a outside of Atlanta Falcons, that's kind of the one game outside of our division where we got to fight these motherfuckers, man, because we got a lot of people back at home. Back in the G when the Saints were like really, really super bad, a lot of people kind of gravitated to like those teams who were really good, which was the Cowboys, which was the 49ers. The Raiders had their little stint. You had the Steelers for their little stint. But whenever the Saints got good, those old-time guys still stuck with the 49ers. So that's how I kind of knew about this history a little bit. So I'm born in 91. And prior to that time, we've had about 44 meetups.
Okay.
And 44 meetups, we were, I believe, 12-29. 12-29. 12 Saints, 29 49ers with 2 ties.
Yeah, in the 90s, right?
In the 90s.
Since the 90s, yeah. So you were facing Steve Young.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah. And at the time, I'm pretty sure Dome Patrol was in that thing a little bit. And we had Bobby Bear, Cajun Cannon. But, to get past the history point of that, I got a few questions to ask you, man. After, how long you've been a Niner fan, what matchup are you looking forward to? Out of all the players and stuff you got, is it offensive lineman? Is it wide receiver cornerback? Is it, a QB match? What are you looking forward to for this game?
Well, I want to see Kyle Shanahan's new toy, which is...
You want to see C-Mac?
CMC. Because, CMC right, was with the Panthers. He's played in your division a lot.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So he knows your linebackers.
Okay.
He knows your defense.
Okay.
So I want to see what Shanahan's going to cook up for this guy.
Okay, and I would say for CMC, I wouldn't be too afraid of him if we didn't have so many injuries. Well,
Understandable.
Because typically we handle him pretty okay. CMC is great, so he's going to get whatever he can. We played him this year already. He's got over 100 yards on us. We lost that game due to poorly coaching without me going into deep detail of that. But we typically know how to handle him okay. He's going to get his, but we kind of know how to contain him. But that is something to look out for.
He's Jimmy safety net.
He is Jimmy safety net.
Yep.
And the thing is, you know, it's going to be something crazy because, again, with the injuries, Cam Jordan being out, Pete Warner, our second-year linebacker out of Ohio State, who's still leading the team with tackles, 73 tackles, him being out, but we got a guy named Caden Ellis. Caden Ellis, guy from 2019, we drafted out the 7th round. These past 2 weeks, he's accumulated about 17 tackles, almost 2 sacks, and a pass breakup. So him and the man of God, Demario Davis, are going to be trying to show up that defense, but still in all, with Jimmy G, Debo, Christian McCaffrey, and Brandon Ayuk, it's still going to be a tall task.
Yeah.
Me, personally, I'm looking forward to seeing what our rookie, Chris Olave, how he fares against y'all's secondary, and how our offensive line does.
Is he your one?
He's year one.
No, I mean, like, is he your wide receiver one right now?
He's our wide receiver one right now. Michael Thomas, out for injured, out for the season. But this guy, he is special. He is leading all the rookie wide receivers in catches, yards. The only thing he's not leading is in the touchdowns.
He's going up against Ward, though.
He's going up against, well, see that Charvarius Ward.
Yeah.
I don't know much. I don't know much about him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to see.
Well, I mean, he's new to the Niners this year, right?
Okay.
But you know, he played with the Chiefs, right?
Okay. He played. Oh yeah.
With the Chiefs. So this is his first year with the Niners. So he's been playing, you know, fairly well.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see how he does against the rookie.
I mean, he put Jalen Ramsey on skates. He put Jalen Ramsey on skate with 52-yard touchdown. But Jalen Ramsey's having kind of like a weird year. I don't want to. He just, Charvarius Ward might be having a better year than Ramsey. So I don't want to just stipulate that just because of names. But that's one thing I want to look at. I want to look at how you guys deal with Taysom Hill. I want to see how you guys deal with Alvin Kamara. And I also want to see how it is with Jarvis Landry being back. I mean, I'm not banking on that being a big deal, but, you're still going to have to account for him. But still in all, that 49ers defense, y'all guys are just flying around everywhere. Speed, Fred Warner, y'all got that guy Ufunga, Nick Bosa. I'm kind of worried about that because we got 3 offensive linemen who are hurt. And we're playing with Cesar Ruiz and Ryan Ramczyk, who are like our two veterans right now on the line who isn't backups right now. So that's what I'm kind of like worried about with that matchup is y'all defense and our offensive line, like with 3 guys being hurt.
Yeah, you have faith in the Red Rocket?
Red Rifle, the Red Rifle is what they call him. He's a guy who's going to operate how everyone else operates. If everything else is going good, he's going good. If we get behind at least 2 scores, we're not winning that game. We're not winning that game. He's not built like that. So we have to stay toe-to-toe. We have to stay competitive in that game. But if we have to come back, that's not happening. That's a 49er win. That's just going to be what it is. So that's how I feel about that. But we go on to this.
Okay.
What's your prediction? It doesn't have to be a score. It could be a simple win-loss. Niners win, Saints win, whatever. Or you can even throw in a score with that. What's your prediction of the game?
Oh, yeah. The score, I'm going with Niners 34, Saints 14, with that last touchdown by the Saints to be a gimme touchdown towards the end.
A garbage time touchdown.
Exactly.
Okay. I can't get mad at you for that.
To Olav.
Okay.
Is that his name?
To Olave.
Olave.
Look at this guy. He knows who the hell that is. It's Olave. Well, if you ask me, I do still think it will be a 49er win. I think it will be closer amongst the 20. I hope it doesn't get in the 30s. I think it would be more in the 20 range. I would say like a 27 or a 28ish to a 21, 23 range for us. Again, it's gonna go if our offensive coordinator sometimes he gets real loopy, man. When we use Taysom Hill, when he has 16 plus snaps, whether it's at quarterback, we do good.
Yeah.
Quarterback, running back, and receiver. When he's involved in the game heavily, we do good. When it's not just like Andy Dalton's back there trying to do shit, we lose. So if he schemes Taysom Hill how he has been in the past when we've won, if he gets the ball to Olave, we also got a cat named Jawan Johnson. I really love this guy. Tight end. We undrafted out of 2019. We shifted him from wide receiver to tight end. And he's leading our team in receiving touchdowns right now. So I'm kind of looking at, getting the ball to Jawan Johnson, Christopher Olave, and, if Elvin Kamara could get loose. But, it's going to be hard with those linebackers. Those linebackers were pretty decent in
Warner.
Fred, I don't know your other guys. But again, that's what I'm kind of looking at in that note. Outside of that, again, I kind of wanted to be, an injury-free game. I'm at the point, I'm a Saints fan who was looking, my dreams of what we should have been, what I thought we could have been prior to the season are now gone. So I'm just enjoying if we even get a win. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a team who's kind of playing with like nothing to lose, anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Any given Sunday, right? Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, we got a laundry list full of injuries. Laundry list. So again, I'm not banking on nothing.
This could potentially be a trap game for the Niners.
It can be a trap game.
They just came off a high win in Mexico. Right?
Yeah.
On a Monday night game to take over the division, right?
Yeah.
So,
and y'all look pretty
Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving weekend. You never know what happens.
And that's what I'm saying. And then Marshawn Lattimore started practicing again this week.
Oh, okay.
He came back this week. We got a guy, Alante Taylor, cornerback, second-year guy out of Tennessee. Our linebacking core, I'm good with. Our defensive line gets shaky, even with Cam Jordan being there. It's very inconsistent. Secondary's kind of banged up a little bit, but I really feel like we have what it takes to kind of, handle Christian McCaffrey a little bit, but it's still going to have to watch with Debo because he could just do so much. We just know how to play against McCaffrey, but I'm worried about Debo and Kittle. Kittle carried 3 of our players on his back that game.
I was there.
Yeah, you was there. We was all there.
We were both there.
We was
on
both there.
Opposite sides of the stadium, but that was a game.
That was a real good game. And our teams have changed a whole lot since then. The last time we played y'all was November 15th, 2020. Niners 13, Saints 27. This is just to bring up the last time we played. I don't care. Nick Mullins fucking played. 247, 1 touchdown, 2 intercepts. Brandon Ayuk scored. Jordan Reed, my guy, he doesn't play for y'all no more. 5 receptions, 62 yards. Right, everyone was injured. But the game that we do all remember was the one when y'all faced us back in New Orleans, I think it was 2018, when it was 48-46. Right? Y'all were 11-2. Come past, mama, come past. Hi, mama.
This is the real. This is no editing here.
This is no editing. This is all uploading just like this. We were 11. Y'all were 11-2. We were 10-3. Jimmy G, 26-35, 349, 4 touchdowns, 1 intercept. Drew Brees, God, I wish you were here. 29 for 40, 349 yards, 5 touchdowns. Michael Thomas, 11 catches, 134 yards, a touchdown. Jerry Cook, 2 touchdowns, 64 yards.
That was a fantasy day for Breeze.
Oh my God! Emmanuel Sanders he threw a touchdown that game. I didn't even remember this. He says he has a pass for 35 yards for a fucking touchdown. I don't remember that shit. It was a shootout that whole fucking game. I thought it was going to be a low scoring game.
Yeah. It was a good game.
It was a very good game.
Exciting game.
Very entertaining.
Came down
game.
all the way to the end. That field goal.
And the 49ers always freaking upsetting us. Again, these guys have the overall lead against us. Again, I feel like we're underdogs. We're coming into this game. Look, I'm just happy for any win we got. I'm a guy who's looking at our future, looking at what's on, looking at what we can build forward towards to next year, and just trying to stay alive and just be competitive. But again, I don't expect to win. I expect it to be respectable. But I do expect the 49ers to win. But with all that being said, thank you, B, for getting on this show.
Oh.
Thanks
for having me on. Being the first one.
Yeah,
on your show.
You're the first person, I kind of did like a back and forth kind of interview with, and I really like this. And hopefully, again, whenever we play again, God, if we make the playoffs, which I really don't think we will, if we make the playoffs, we can do this again, and we can chop it up like this again, man. Thank you.
Definitely.
Again, welcome to the AllfaxN.Oslack Saints Podcast Garage Chronicle. It's going to be us versus the 49ers. Who that? Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's go.